Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to design a beautiful neumorphism effect in Figma. If you've seen those soft, dreamy user interfaces that almost look like they're made of squishy clay or velvet, that's neumorphism, and by the end of this video, you'll know how to create this modern effect yourself step by step. Whether you want to freshen up your app design or just explore trendy UI techniques, this skill will really level up your design game. Let's jump right in. So the first step is to make a square. Head to your Figma workspace and just grab the rectangle tool. Draw out a square on your canvas. You can hold down Shift while dragging to keep the sides perfectly even. Now this square is our base, the canvas for our neumorphic magic. It can be as big or as small as you like, depending on what you're designing. Maybe it's a button, a card, or just a design experiment. Once you've got that square, we're going to soften it up by adding a corner radius. You know how neumorphism has that pillowy, gentle look. The corner radius does the trick. Select your square and up in the Properties panel, look for the corner radius box. Try typing in a value like 24 or 32 pixels for roundness, but feel free to adjust it to your taste. Notice how those sharp edges turn delightfully soft. That's what starts giving your shape its approachable, tactile feel. Now for the real magic, let's add a drop shadow. Head over to the Effects section and click the plus icon to toss on a new drop shadow. This gives your shape depth. It starts to look like it's sitting on a softly lit surface. Choose a mid-gray color for your first shadow and dial down the opacity to make it subtle. Play with the blur and Y offset until it looks like a gentle hint of depth, not a loud spotlight. Don't be afraid to fiddle with these numbers for a bit. Sometimes it takes tweaking to really nail the soft, realistic look. It may take a few moments to get it right, but trust me, it's worth it. But wait, we're not stopping at one shadow. Neumorphism is all about layers and light. Add another drop shadow, but this time move it above the last one. Change the color to pure white. This top shadow is what simulates the light source hitting the surface, almost like the object is glowing or catching morning sunlight. Again, lower the opacity and play with the blur setting until it looks natural. You want the white to be barely there, just enough to lift the object visually. Okay, now for the next step. Let's make a copy of the shape you just styled. You can right-click and duplicate or use Command or Control-D. Select the new copy, then hold down Shift plus Alt or Option and drag one corner in. This will scale it down from the center and keep everything lined up perfectly. It might take a couple of tries to get the sizing just right, so don't worry if it doesn't look perfect at first. On this smaller shape, we're switching the style up a bit. Instead of using a regular drop shadow, go to the Effects and choose Inner Shadow. This will create the illusion that the inner part of your shape is pressed inward, making it look like a super tactile button you just want to press. Adjust the shadow's color, maybe a darker tone for the depth, and play with the blur and opacity until you see that signature soft inset effect. Have fun tweaking the settings. Neumorphism is all about those gentle, nuanced highlights and shadows, and that's it. You've just built a stunning neumorphic effect in Figma. Remember, the key with neumorphism is subtlety. Keep your shadows soft, corners rounded, and don't be afraid to experiment with different values until it feels just right. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to hit that like button, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if there are other effects you want to learn next. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more Figma tips and design tutorials. Thanks for watching and happy designing.